Dysautonomia is a group of mental conditions that result in a malfunction of the automatic nervous system, which is responsible for automatic bodily functions such as respiration, heart rate, blood pressure, digestion, temperature control, and more. Some forms of dysautonomia are considered rare diseases, while other forms of dysautonomia are common, impacting millions of people in the United States and around the world. Dysautonomia impacts people of any age, gender, race, or background, including many individuals living in Corpus Christi, Texas. Some forms of dysautonomia can be very disabling, and this disability can result in social isolation, stress on the families of those impacted, and financial hardship. Increased awareness about dysautonomia will help patients get diagnosed and treated earlier, save lives, and foster support for individuals and families coping with dysautonomia in our community. We seek to recognize the contributions of the professional medical community and the patients and the family members who are working to educate our citizenry about dysautonomia in Corpus Christi, Texas. Now therefore, pursuant to the powers vested in me as your mayor of the city of Corpus Christi, I do hereby humbly proclaim the whole month of October 2015 as Dysautonomia Awareness Month in Corpus Christi, Texas.
My name is Marisol Ramirez. This means like a lot to me. So, many people ask, why do you care so much? My question to them is, why do you care so little? You see, the people don't understand what they cannot see. The fact is we're labeled as having an invisible illness, which makes it harder for people to understand how truly debilitating such a condition can be. I didn't do this just for me, but for all my chronic illness siblings who are fighting this fight every single day. We may be separated by zip codes, area codes, and even state lines, even countries, but we are all in the same battle day after day. Many of us went years being misdiagnosed and looked over by the medical community. There are many others just like me in my own city who have yet to be properly diagnosed, falling through the cracks of a faulty medical system. Doctors, nurses, whether ER, triage, or at a physician's office, and EMTs could really benefit from learning about dysautonomia. So when they come across a patient afflicted with it, they can properly assess the situation. It's a learning process, even for the patient. I have been sick for well over 4 years, and I'm still learning new important details about my condition. Knowledge is power. There's power in numbers. So the more people understand this condition, the more awareness can be brought to a subject that not many people speak of. The ones talking about it are those affected and their caretakers. People have told me and other patients, oh, but you don't look sick. Maybe if you got out more, you'd feel better. You should exercise. That will improve your quality of life. Let me ask you this. Would you ask the same thing of a patient battling cancer? Chances are 10 times out of 10, you will never tell that to a cancer patient. Why? Because we know that that will not help their situation. Encouragement, understanding, and educating yourself on a patient's health are one of the best forms of support anyone can give. I've received amazing guidance from Lauren Style and Natasha Pires, both huge advocates for Dysautonomia International. They gave me much needed advice and support through my recent work to get this proclamation. I have nothing but respect and appreciation for the help and leadership skills. I also have my husband to thank for doing his research, because if it wasn't for him, I would still have not a proper diagnosis. Dr. Terry Kern for listening to me and getting me to a new team of autonomic neurologists and specialists. Thank you, Mayor Nelda Martinez, for the proclamation acknowledging October as Dysautonomia Awareness Month. Also, thank you, Elizabeth Harden, for your time, help, and interest. So I ask all of you, in a time where we've been told to think pink time and time again, help me make some noise for turquoise, and let's raise some awareness for dysautonomia.
And you are teaching many here today, and we will continue to help you raise your awareness. Thank you for your fight and for your noble mission. You're doing well.